In this episode, I reveal a plan for purchasing land with just 1,000 cities. Stay tuned for a detailed explanation of this confidential formula. Hey everyone, welcome back to Bab the Builder. I'm Bafo. Before I reveal this confidential formula, I want to give a massive shout out to all of you amazing viewers who have been supporting this channel. Your comments, likes, and shares mean the world to me, and I couldn't do this without each and every one of you. If you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell so you never miss out on any of my incoming episodes. You know how much I love to hear from you, so drop a comment down below and let me know your thoughts and questions about what I'm about to share. Let's jump right into today's episode. Before I begin, I'm going to assume that you already have 10,000 CDs saved up. This is a safe assumption because I believe you cannot purchase land in Ghana without having any money saved up in the first place. My next assumption will be you already have an eye on a piece of land. Hence, you have spoken to a family, chief, or an individual selling land, and they do agree or would allow you to pay in installment. Before coming up with the title for this episode, I asked a few friends how they plan to fund their next land purchase. Interestingly, the top three answers I got were they were going to get a loan, or they were going to save with treasury bills, or the last but interesting one, they were going to get it from sports betting. This convinced me to share with you all my secret formula to purchasing land, which requires you to just save 1,000 CDs monthly. Enough chit chat, onto the secret formula. For the sake of this video, let's assume I have come across a piece of land that is somewhere around Dodo. Land around Dodo typically sells for about 40,000 CDs, and now let's assume this owner has agreed to a payment plan. I first work on my deposit, which should be about 50% of the land cost to make this offer more appealing to the owner. In this case, the deposit is going to be 20,000 CDs. But remember, I mentioned I only have 10,000 CDs saved up. So what do you think I should do? I will go back to the owner to inquire if he's willing to sell me half plot instead of the full plot. But I'm sure you ask, why would I go in for a half plot? What most people do not know is that you can fit 2 3-bedroom houses on a half plot of land. Hence, you can still build that dream house of yours on a half plot of land. If the owner agrees, this 10,000 CDs is more than enough for my deposit. But what if he doesn't agree? In fact, I'm expecting him not to, because getting somebody else to purchase this half plot of land can be really challenging sometimes. And these landowners do not want to bear that challenge. I typically reach out to my network of friends who are interested in purchasing land with either the same budget or even more. We then split the land, taking the headache of the owner looking for another buyer for the other half plot. Once somebody is interested in the other half plot, my 10,000 CD savings is enough. We would then put this money together and present to the owner. Now we have the 50% figured out, and then we have paid the deposit. Now the question becomes, how do we pay for the balance? This is where I go to the owner and negotiate with the owner to pay my 1,000 CDs monthly. With a balance of just 10,000 CDs, I just need 10 months to complete that payment. But do know this, some owners would insist instead of the 10 months, you pay 12 months because you are paying installments, and they would want an interest on the installment payment. Now I get to own a land in 12 months by paying just 1,000 CDs monthly with the help of this formula. Note, this formula can be applied to any land purchase, irrespective of the amount on the land. The key ingredients in this formula is just the deposit saved and the amount you can save each month. For example, if you have 20,000 CDs saved up as your deposit and you can save 2,000 CDs each month, you can purchase land as high as 80,000 cedis. You may be thinking, this is not practical. Let me prove you wrong. This is the formula I used to purchase my first piece of land, which was located somewhere in Dobro. Dobro is about 20 minutes drive away from Amansima. I used this formula to purchase a full plot of land, which was at that time selling for 20,000 cedis. I raised 8,000 cedis from several side gigs I had at that time as my deposit, and the owner was kind enough to accept 1,000 cedis monthly payment for 12 months to enable me complete my purchase in 12 months. He didn't add any interest in this case. I went ahead to purchase 2 more plots of land somewhere in Embry with the same formula. Before we end this episode, I would like to leave a few tips and notes when using this formula. First of all, be sure you properly document every agreement and payment between yourself and the owner, as well as between yourself and whoever you split the land with. Also, whoever you choose to be your neighbor is as important as who you choose to be your wife, so choose wisely. Lastly, although this formula allows you to purchase land without having to save up so many years, please cut your coat according to your size. Make sure whatever monthly payment you agree with the owner is something you can comfortably pay, so you do not default on the payment. And that's a wrap on today's episode here on Bab the Builder. Drop a comment below and let me know what your favorite part of this video is and what you think about this formula. Don't forget again to give this a thumbs up. And once again, your feedback means the world to me. I love interacting with each and every one of you. So don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for exciting content coming your way. Until next time, I'm Bab for signing off, Bab the Builder. Take care and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.